An analogy is a comparison of a concept to another idea, object, situation, or image meant to explain the concept in a simpler and more understandable way. Here are some potential effects an analogy can have on the audience. An analogy may make an idea seem less daunting, alter the mood through humorous or serious comparisons, create a striking image in the audience's mind, cause an aha moment, appeal to the audience's sense of logic or logos, or dispel myths or misconceptions. Here's an example of an analogy. This is an excerpt from the Reverend Jesse Jackson's DNC address. America is not like a blanket, one piece of unbroken cloth, the same color, the same texture, the same size. America is more like a quilt, many patches, many pieces, many colors, many sizes, all woven and held together by a common thread. In this example, the speaker first explains that America does not look like a blanket or a homogeneous entity. He then uses an analogy comparing the country to a quilt to explain that America is composed of people from many races, ethnicities, genders, religions, etc. Here's the second example of an analogy, an excerpt from Alexis de Tocqueville's Last Impressions of England. The century is primarily democratic. Democracy is like a rising tide. It only recoils to come back with greater force, and soon one sees that for all its fluctuation, it is always gaining ground. Here, the speaker uses an analogy to compare democracy to a rising tide. He acknowledges that although attempts to establish democracies face setbacks, democracy still leads to long-term progress. I want to note that both of these examples use the word like, but an analogy does not have to include the words like or as to be considered an analogy. In the comments below, let me know any other rhetorical strategies you'd like to learn. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and tap the bell to receive notifications whenever I make a new video. I will see you next time.